morning, one and all. Um, I am so blown away about what I'm about to share with you this morning. I am so blown away. It is 6:10 a.m. I am feeling very jovial, very thankful. I'm feeling really great, very energized, emotionally energized. I have so much to say, sort of. And when I mean so much, I don't mean like I'm going to spend I need hours of your time. I mean that this is big news for me personally. So, Purple Sky here, coming to you with love and devotion. And yeah, let's get into it. I had a very interesting yesterday. Very cool, very cavalier. I had a wonderful day. Had a wonderful outing with my niece. We palaver very nicely and thoroughly. We had a great conversation. And I came home and I'm chilling and I'm just looking at him. When I said I want to talk about one of my aspirations, I refer to that person as him. I noticed something about him yesterday. He has a lazy eye. As soon as I notice it, I kid you not, I laugh so hard. I'm screaming loudly, oh my God. My throat is still kind of itchy I couldn't stop with the way I was screaming. I'm sorry. The way I was screaming, my throat is still kind of itchy, but I'm okay. I'm laughing uncontrollably. My niece is in my mother's room. Like, she's just there looking at her phone. And for her, it's like, oh, this is just my aunt, which I appreciate, because if my mom was home, she would have thought, what's wrong with me? It would have been, I couldn't control myself. I couldn't stop what was going on. And I'm just, oh my God, I knew it. I saw it. And it was something that I noticed. It was a little glint of it previously, but now it was right in my face. Like, I could show it to a person and they'll see it. And this was going on for minutes. Like, I don't even know how long. And as soon as I calm down, Black Beauty calls. She calls and we're talking. I told her exactly what happened. And I'm just telling her, oh my gosh, he has a lazy eye. Like, oh my gosh. Like, and I told her what I did. Share the news with Air. And it was like, I'm having a moment. And this is where it starts. One of the last things I said to Air last night was, you know what? I'm going to be real with you. I honestly don't know why I reacted the way I did. I have no clue, because this thing that I noticed, it actually turned me on. Not in a animalistic kind of way, like, ooh, I just want to. No, not in an animalistic way, which is natural if it was, but in a way of saying, I am locked. You got me on lock. Like, I ain't going nowhere. That was how that was. That's how turned on I was. I am in sync now. I'm there. I'm not leaving. It's done. The decision has been made. I told Air that I don't know why I reacted the way that I did. I just think I need to go to bed. Calm myself, put my music on, have my cartoons, put my TV on mute, and I slept. When I woke up, which my watch says that I woke up at 3:07, but my eyes was alert at after 2. But I was very calm and relaxed. I slept peacefully. I felt good. I felt connected. One of the things that I do in the morning is I will look at my memories on Facebook. And I got down to something that I wrote in 2017. I did a small review because I just started the book called The Right Mistake by Walter Mosley. It's the last book in the Socrates Fort Low series. By the way, Socrates Fort Low is my favorite fictional character created by Walter Mosley. I finished that book, I believe, in 5 days. It's the last book to the trilogy, and I don't mind. It was perfect the way that I read it because I didn't even read it in order. I read the first book last, which was perfect. One of the many things that I like about Mosley's book is he described things thoroughly. Very good at descriptions, even when it comes to characters. And he was mentioning a female who I don't want to give too much away if anybody wants to check the book out, but this female, he was describing something that she did, like how she screwed someone over. And then he wrote that she had a lazy eye, but she looked good. I had a huge moment. That's when Mosley got my attention. This is when I was now curious about this writer, more of his wanting to read this story and hoping to read more of his books, because there's such a negative in the media, a female or male with a lazy eye, especially in sitcoms, is usually laughed about or considered unattractive. Having a lazy eye, having a lazy eye, was also a catalyst on my low self-esteem. It took me many, many years for me to feel comfortable enough to look myself in the mirror and find this beautiful face that I bestow upon you. So to see him, who is already considered attractive, with this lazy eye, that's what it was. But I didn't know until I read it this morning. I didn't know that was the reason why I reacted the way that I did. And then I went further back and realized I've always had a relationship with the universe. The universe and I have always been connected. That all the choices that I've made, no matter how they turn out, bad or good, all led me here. Where I accept my deja vus and I accept my inklings and I appreciate the foundations that I've made. I got an answer from the universe. Right on time. From my past self. And now I'm committed to my journey. I'm committed to this channel. I'm committed to the relationships that I've developed. I don't have to be afraid anymore. It's a sign. So I meditated this morning. And there was so much conversation between the universe and I and my subconscious. And there was so much said and so much shown. And I don't normally meditate before taking a shower. But this time I did. And I felt 10 times calmer. I'm so calm. I'm more calm than I've been in my entire life. And it all started last night. I needed that. I needed that experience. I needed to yell out loud. I needed to lose myself. I needed that. I understood that. And it felt wonderful. It felt so good. And after meditating, I cried. And after writing in my journal, I cried. I cried in the bathroom. I've cried. Today may be a day filled with tears because I feel this new type of energy. I'm ready for my future. Before I end this, I just want to clarify. The universe is God in my eyes. If we're going to go to scripture, God is defined as spirit. So God is not a he or a she. God is spirit. I do not like the religious concept, personally for me, of what God is, at least in that realm, because of how it affected me. It affected me negatively. But I do believe in the universe as God because of our natural innate abilities. We are powerful. Do you know that we're made of 2% stardust? 2% stardust. So God is in us. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. And I appreciate all of those that know, all of the people that know this about me, to remain in my life. I respect every religion. I'm not going to bash anyone that is religious. I am not, because I'm not that person. But I'm not going to back down either. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. And with the love that I have for myself right now, I also love you. Stay safe.